Hello friends, how you doing? Danny here from Noclip, here at my, thank you for coming to this seance. I think I'm covered in cat hair actually, or goat hair. I have a weird life. Hi, so something dawned on me recently. We do a lot of work to make sure our patrons know what's going on with Noclip, what projects are coming up, why we choose the projects we do, all that sort of stuff. We literally have a monthly patron show where I sit and yammer at the camera for like an hour about what's going on. You fine folks on YouTube though, you live in the dark. Everything Noclip does is a fucking mystery because we never tell you anything. You subscribe, nothing comes up for 2 months, and then suddenly there's an hour-long documentary about a level from Counter-Strike. This video, this hopefully short video, is here to basically head all that off at the past, to kind of let you know what we're working on and why we're working on it. So that's what I'm gonna do as quickly as I can because the videos are gonna come out pretty soon actually. What we're working on is Dwarf Fortress. So we're doing a documentary on Dwarf Fortress. It's not one documentary, it's actually a 4-part series, kind of back to the good old days of Noclip when we did these 30-minute series. We're doing 4 parts on Dwarf Fortress. They're about 30 minutes each. The reason why we're doing 4 parts is because this is a documentary we have been filming on and off for 3 years. The first episode is going to cover sort of like the origin story of Dwarf Fortress. The second one's going to cover the like 16-year main development of this game. Third episode is going to be all about the Steam launch, and then the fourth one is kind of everything that happened after the launch. The reason why we've been working on this for so long is because originally I went up to Washington to interview these guys, the brothers who made this game, and I just kind of like fell in love with them. Like, they're really nice lads and they're really interesting to talk to, and every time I talk to them and every like time I would engage with the like Dwarf Fortress community or listen to a new podcast or get into the subreddit, there was all these parts of the Dwarf Fortress community. More of the game sort of revealed itself to me, and so I kept digging, and we ended up creating a piece that was less about like how the game was made and more about like the brothers and their family and the community and the sort of the ideas behind the game and what it tells us about the rest of games development. So yeah, the first episode's going to go up pretty soon, like next couple of days. We are going to be releasing them about a week apart. If you're an early access patron, you have access to the first episode now. You actually technically have access to the first 2 right now. And then when every episode goes up, we will basically have the next episode on early access for patrons. So when episode 2 goes up, the 3rd episode will be up for yada, yada, yada. And we'll have some other bonus stuff like extended interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been really fun to put together. And I guess the last thing to say is the why we picked this game, this story. And I guess it's kind of self-evident. Like, Dwarf Fortress is incredibly singular. Like, most games don't have development cycles this long. Most games aren't made by a pair of brothers. Most games aren't given away for free for 16 years before they're sold on Steam. But I think that the sort of the main reason I wanted to do it is because, so it's one of these games that people find really fascinating, but a lot of people don't play because they're intimidated by it or because they know they can't dedicate that much time to it. Kind of like EVE Online, or yeah, a lot of MMOs I feel like kind of fall into this category. So it was an opportunity to sort of like go, okay, we are, you know, we try to tell stories here. Let's see how much of Dwarf Fortress's history and culture and development we can kind of cram into a video. And the reason to split it into 4 parts is because it can be pretty dense. And I think if you were to sit down and watch a 2-hour Dwarf Fortress thing, like, I mean, you're subscribed to Noclip, so you're a fucking sicko who does sit down and watch hours and hours of developers talking. But in the interest of trying to sort of chop it up and, I guess, make sure that we could get people to the end of the production and entice them in at the start, I wanted to split it up. And also, honestly, the process of putting this together has been multiple videos. You know, the 4th episode is literally stuff that I filmed 2 months ago, 6 weeks ago now at this stage. So that's it. That's why I'm sitting here. The story of Dwarf Fortress. There he is there, Orist, sitting on the front. Is that canonically Orist? I don't know. If you know what Orist is, then you're one, then hey, Once you watch the 4-part series on Dwarf Fortress, you'll know who the fuck Orist is. Pretty good, right? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Thank you for watching this very unedited video. Apologies if I'm covered in cat and goat hair. It's just the life I've decided to live. Hope you're doing well, and we'll see you soon with the story of Dwarf Fortress. These candles are fake, by the way. It's movie magic.